Good morning and welcome back to my channel, my beautiful people. In today's video, we're going to go over my summer morning routine. First thing I do when I wake up is open all the windows, sometimes before I even go to the bathroom. I just love the lighting of the morning. The first thing I make sure to do is open all the windows and appreciate the morning sunlight. There is something so beautiful about the mornings. I just love seeing the sunlight coming in through the windows, how it looks from my plants. I just love the mornings so much. They're so peaceful. Once I'm finished appreciating the sunlight in the morning, I go to the kitchen to get a cup of cold water. Now, I started doing this just recently because I saw many people doing it, and they have mentioned how cold water in the morning really helps them to wake up. So I decided to give it a try, and it actually helped a lot. It just made me feel more refreshed and awake and just what my body needs to start the day. So I'm definitely gonna keep doing this every time. At this point, since I'm drinking water, I go ahead and drink my vitamins because I started on drinking at this point. The chances of me drinking it later are very unlikely. As of right now, the vitamins that I'm drinking are vitamin D and also some probiotics. The next thing I do is create the atmosphere and the ambiance to have a great, peaceful morning. I turn all the candles in the house, I turn them on. It sets my mind and my mood to know that I am about to spend some me time. That's why I always make sure that the night before my house is clean and organized so that I can wake up refreshed with a peaceful and clean environment. Then at this point, I make my coffee for the morning. As you guys well know, this is an area of my life that I enjoy very much. For me, this is part of appreciating the things that I love and just taking the time to enjoy them slowly and peacefully. Life is about the small little moments and all the small little things that make us happy and make our day. And for me, this is one of them. Then comes my quiet time. I love this portion of my morning. In this part of my morning, I journal, I read my devotional, I read the book, I drink my coffee, I read the Bible a little bit, and then I also would listen to a podcast. I like to start by journaling just to get all my thoughts and intention for the day on paper. There's something so beneficial about just writing things down and just pouring out your emotions. Sometimes you don't want an answer, sometimes you don't want a solution. Sometimes it's just about expressing yourself and letting things out, letting things go. Good morning, guys. A little bit cold today. I would have liked to be sitting outside doing my journaling and my reading and all that stuff, but it's cold. But anyways, it's okay. So I just finished writing in my journal, still drinking my coffee, but I'm gonna start my devotional, which is a book that I actually got a couple of days ago from Amazon. How I found out about this devotional is from Michelle Reed, which I think I mentioned her a couple of times here on my channel. So I will leave her information down in the description below. She's been talking about this devotional for quite a bit now. She has said that it really spoke to her and she really likes it, she really enjoys it, she learned so much from it. But in one of her videos or blogs, or I think one of her podcasts actually, she actually read one of the pages, one of the days in the devotional, and it just spoke to me so much that I just had to get it. But hers look a little bit bigger. I feel like mine's is kind of small, and I don't know why, but it's okay. But anyways, I'm just excited that I'm going to start reading it today. So today we have substituted doctrinal belief for personal belief, and that is why so many people are devoted to causes and so few are devoted to Jesus Christ. People do not really want to be devoted to Jesus, but only to the cause he started. Jesus Christ is deeply offensive to the educated minds of today, for those who only want him to be their friend and who are unwilling to accept him in any other way. If I am devoted solely to the cause of humanity, I will soon be exhausted and come to the point where my love will waver and stumble. But if I love Jesus Christ personally and passionately, I can serve humanity even though people may treat me like a doormat. The secret of a disciple's life is devotion to Jesus Christ. The next thing I do is make my bed. If we want to create healthy habits in our life, we have to start by being consistent with the small habits that are making your bed every morning. It really gives you a sense of accomplishment, and it also helps with getting your mind ready to start the day, which is the next thing that I do. I get ready to work out at home. I put on my moisturizer and also my sunscreen. Lately, I have been loving working out at home. I have to say, I'm not a gym person, but I love to do other things to keep my body active, which is going on walks when I can and also doing exercise at home. I recently found a channel here on YouTube. Her name is Grow with Joe. I will leave her channel down below so you guys can check her out as well. Well, that was a workout on itself. But anyways, I'm going to make breakfast now. I think I'm going to make an avocado toast. Maybe with an egg, tomatoes, and a fruit. And while I'm eating, I usually try to do something else, whether it be reading or catching up on some computer work. I want to create a habit of reading more constantly and grabbing the book more constantly because I want to work on trying to read more than one book a month. That means I have to be more consistent with grabbing the book and actually reading as much as possible. So this is it for my summer morning routine. The only real difference from this video with my morning routine, it would be that I would sit outside to do my journaling and my reading for the morning. But of course, again, today was cold. But that would be the only difference from this video. And after I finish eating my breakfast, then I will sit back down in my desk to make a to-do list of the things that I want to do and the things that I want to get done for the day to make sure that I'm on top of things. But I hope that you guys enjoy this morning routine and just spending the morning with me. It was super quiet, super calming, and I just love doing it. Now, this is not a morning routine that I do very often. I wish that I would do very often, which is one of my goals for this year. I'm working on being more consistent with the things that I want to do in my life and the things that are important to me. And having a morning routine and taking time to read and just have a slow morning is important to me. I don't know if I mentioned here before in this channel, I do have a problem with like falling asleep sometimes, and that's why sometimes it's hard to wake up at the time that I like to start my morning routine. But regardless of what time I wake up, I always try to make sure that I have some time to read and just write and just spend time with myself so that I can grow as a person, and also making sure that I am drinking water and doing the things that I can to take care of myself the best way that I can, regardless of the time that I wake up. So I think that's important to remember, that even if you don't start your morning routine the way that you would love to, I think it's still important to have a backup morning routine on the days that you don't feel that productive, that maybe you didn't wake up that super early, but have certain things that you definitely want to do each morning so that you can start your day on the right foot. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy and find it inspirational. And again, thank you so much for spending the morning with me, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.